Okay, we're going to get started. Today we're going to have a bit of a curry morning. We're going to be using these fantastic kits from Curry on Cooking. I chose the Balti and the Madras curry. I'm going to keep the Madras for the weekend when my husband's around because he likes hot curry. I'm going to do the Balti for the family, and I'm going to make it today and then pop it in the freezer for one of the week nights where I haven't got dinner organised. These kits supposedly are completely friendly for everybody to use. I've had a quick look through. It looks very straightforward. Adding 700 grams of chicken, beef or lamb, or vegetables if you want to do a veg curry, a couple of onions and a green or red pepper, some oil and a tin of chopped tomatoes. So I'll have a go at this Balti, and then we're going to also have a go at a Tikka masala, which is a bit of a milder curry, to see the difference. So I'm always looking for really speedy, quick recipes. We met the ladies from Curry on Cooking at the specialist fine food fair at the weekend, and we got chatting. I was telling her how time is always short and we're looking to get dinner in the oven as quickly as possible. I've done quite a few freezer workshops where this would potentially be really good. So we thought we had to give it a try. So I quite like a bit of onion. Obviously, if you have fussy customers, particularly young children that enjoy curry but don't like big lumps of onion, can make it really, really small. But I am just dicing it quite. I like to know that there is onion in it. And I'm putting it straight all in the pot. So it's a one pot. So I'm not browning any meat. I'm not spending hours prepping. I'm just throwing it all in one dish and throwing it in the oven, which is kind of the way I like to cook. And we'll see if it works. Curries for me, I do curries, but they are quite time consuming. Making sure you've got all the spices in and making your base sauce, etc. So if I can find a quick method without going out and buying a shop bought sauce, I'm quite interested. The problem with these shop bought sauces is there's so many other ingredients in it. So as I say, Curry on Cooking is the company name, so I've got a bit of red pepper all over it. And slice this open. So I've put my red onion, my chopped red pepper, and I'm putting the whole sauce or spice mix. It's not a sauce, we're going to make it into a sauce. This whole spice mix into the dish. I'm going to, on the recipe it suggests a couple of garlic cloves. So I'm going to pop those in. Still using my Pampered Chef gadgets, as you can see. Still like my garlic clove. There we go. So I'm just going to pop the tomatoes in and give it a really good stir. Ready for the oven. I'm going to cook this at 180. I'm going to try for about 25 minutes and we're going to see how this comes out. As I say, the instructions on the pack, you know I'm not very good at following instructions, not good at being told what to do. They would do it on the hob, and I'm going to try and see what it would be like in the oven because I'm all for the one pot, throw it all in. Okay, our chicken Balti has been on for about 20-25 minutes in the oven at 180. I'm just going to give it a little stir around, but it's looking and smelling fantastic. I'm going to give it another 5-6 minutes. Curry on Cooking, a tikka masala this time, and what we're going to do is cook this on the hob and follow the instructions down to a T. Out of my comfort zone, we'll do that. We're going to cut all the vegetables and chicken up. Again, you could put as much chicken or veg of your choice into this curry. It's a tikka masala, so what I'm going to do is use a bit of chicken, half veg, and we've got some red and orange peppers, we've got some mini sweet corns, fresh tomatoes, and actually some green beans as well. Some frozen peas, just for a bit of colour, and again, as I say, if you're trying to get children to eat a bit more veg. Green beans, these are all trimmed green beans, so a lot of the work's been done. I always do the Jamie Oliver, slide them all to the end and then slice with the bag still intact to top and tail them without a lot of waste. So I'm going to just use half of those. As I say, we've got chicken and other ingredients. Try and get those all lined up. And I'm adding a tin of peeled plum tomatoes. This mixture, if it is too lumpy, too many obvious vegetables, you could pop that all in a NutriBullet and give it a good blitz until a smooth sauce, and then just add it to the chicken. Right, we're now coming over to the hob, and I'm using my large skillet, and we're going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I've taken some of those onions, I've only done 1 onion, as you can see we've got escaped peas. I've fished out a few of those onions just to brown them and soften them first with the garlic before I add the rest of the vegetable mixture. I'm just going to finely chop my garlic. So we're going to add our chicken to our onion and garlic and cook it completely through. Now this chicken is all from the Outward butcher, free-range chicken, so it will be interesting compared to my supermarket bought chicken. Always like to support the local butchers if we can, and the taste is normally so much more superior. I'm going to leave that just to cook. Right, as the chicken's turning a little bit more white, see it's beginning to cook, I'm going to add the vegetables. Make sure we get all the juice through. Being a tikka masala, traditionally that's with cream. We're not a cream fan in this, well, there is a non-cream fan in this household. So we're going to avoid the cream, and we've supplemented that with the tin of tomatoes for extra liquid. So it makes it a nice dairy-free curry as well. So going to just give that a few minutes to cook down. Right, this has been cooking down for about 7-8 minutes now. Vegetables are getting nice and soft, and the chicken's cooked. Alright, I'm now going to get the spice mix, which is the tikka masala little pack. So all the spices have been mixed up, right ingredients. And it's a very quick way to feel that you're making this curry from scratch. Oops, make sure it comes all out of the packet. Oh dear, it's getting to that time of day where all these smells are making me very hungry. This smells very good. It's a very brightly coloured tikka masala, but actually full of good things. And that's the nice thing about curries, isn't it? That you can add and take away what you do and don't like. So I'm going to leave that to bubble away for a couple more minutes, and then that will be ready to serve. Right, I'm just putting these next to each other so we can see quantities. They're going to be great family meals. This would easily serve 4, maybe even 6 to 8 if you were serving with a nice bowl of rice and some breads. And the same for this one, and that, bearing in mind that was just 2 pieces of small chicken and all the lovely vegetables. It's a lovely meal there. So I'm going to serve these up now and have a taste.